guys, we are now in the venomous room. So, I know you guys watch people that deal with venomous, you're watching the free handlers, waiting for that epic moment where somebody gets bit and potentially dies. It's not going to be me, and it's not going to be today. I'm using gloves and I am using a hook, but I just want to show you guys kind of a couple of the cool things that I've come across here in the venomous room in Malaysia. So in here we have a Bungaris. This is a Krait. This is the Malayan banded Krait. This should be Candidus. So really wacky to hold, they just act like super crazy. But pretty interesting animals. These are snake eaters. Yeah, these are pretty crazy. But that's why I have the tools, the equipment, and I'm being a little bit less careful than I would if I didn't have gloves on. These are the Hex Armor gloves. They're okay. I've heard a lot of people with different opinions on them, but it's definitely adding one level of protection. So very venomous snake, small head, small teeth, but very toxic, and don't want to mess around and play any games with these guys. So that's that. So the next one is a Malayan blue coral. This is a beautiful snake. Caliophis flavordatus, I believe is the Latin name. Super beautiful. I don't know how these act for handling. I have no idea. Seem kind of mellow. Look at the belly. Looks like a totally different snake underneath. That is awesome. Seems like a really mellow snake to handle. It's not showing any kind of aggression, but again, I'm not going to take my chances. Apple wants me to return safely to Thailand at the end of this trip, so we're not going to mess around. That is awesome. So here's another one, you guys. This is Bungaris flaviceps, the red-headed Krait. This one looks like it might act a little bit wacky, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because I have some protective gear on. But that also is a really badass animal. Red head and red tail. The belly is not red like the other one. It is towards the tail, but not, the majority of the body is not. So, another beauty. When dry, we're going to spray that guy. A little bit of shed left on him or her, but we're going to fix that. Okay, you guys, this is Trimerosaurus sumatranus. This one was collected in Cameron Islands. It is actually somewhat of a rare viper. And sometimes these guys get a little bit wacky. So that's why I'm just going to do the hook on this one. But quite nice, quite beautiful. See the back there. Very big head. Tail tip, I don't know if you can see it, but the tail tip is just a little bit orange color there. Pretty nice. Okay, you guys, here is another one. This is Caliophis intestinalis. It's a banded Malayan coral snake. So So the top is striped with like a reddish orange stripe, and the belly is total black and white checkerboard. It looks like two completely different snakes. Really, really crazy. And a red tail to boot. So, pretty wild. So there's some really weird stuff here this time. It seems like, just like in Thailand from our house, a real snaky time of the year, this is also the same. So pretty cool. Happy to be able to show you guys some pretty wild diversity here. There are also some Pagany vipers, some wagglers vipers here. I'm going to show you more of those tomorrow, or maybe in the same video, but tomorrow we're actually going to film. We have our own breeding animals set up in our facility, so we're going to take you into that like advanced secondary kind of like quarantine style room that we have in our facility. And so that's going to do it from here in this room, and we will move on, or I'll see you in the next video or the next episode, or however it ends up being. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Venomous. We are currently in the wild caught facility. I'm going to give you guys a look at a bunch of the general stock. I'm going to show you guys some inverts, amphibians, geckos, agamids, that sort of stuff. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking, but I am going to do my best to label and ID all the stuff, just to give you an idea of the general stock that's here. I am obviously interested in snakes primarily, and so we're going to give you guys obviously a look at the snakes that are in the facility and the animals that are in our quarantine. But the purpose of this video in particular is just to show you guys general Malaysia stock animals that are frequently in my shipments that I'm sending to the US. So let's get started. So this is Aplopatura boa. This is a snail eater. They'll eat snails or slugs. I think they're snails they prefer. This happens to be a really, really beautiful kind of lichen colored one. Looks like moss. Very, very nice. Guys, this is Chrysopelea paradisi, paradise flying snake. This is a really nice specimen, and that tongue is really amazing in coloration. If I can get it to stick its tongue and hold it and not flip it, it's pretty wild. Chrysopelea peleus. Another flying snake, a bit more rare than paradisi. Kind of same, but different. A little bit different color pattern. Same color scheme. This is a young one.
You can see the eyelid is different color.
Let me see the eyelid.